Welcome back, friend. I'm so glad you're here with me today. I truly appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. It really means a lot. I know your time is valuable and I never take that for granted. So thank you for choosing to spend part of your day with me. As always, my goal is to bring you the highest level of value as we continue this journey toward financial freedom together. So let's jump right in. Today, we've reached part 5 of our mini-series, The Path to Financial Freedom. And this chapter is all about escaping the consumerism trap, one of the most powerful and life-changing steps you can take toward building real wealth. If you haven't seen the previous parts yet, I encourage you to go back and check them out, because each one builds on the last. I don't want you to miss out on any of the insights that will help you create a strong foundation for financial independence. And of course, if you're finding value in this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you don't miss any future episodes, because we've got even more great content coming your way. All right, let's dive into today's important topic. Before we explore how to break free from the cycle of consumerism, I want to share a quick but powerful story that really highlights why this shift in mindset is so critical. The Illusion of More, a short story. Samantha walked through the towering glass doors of the luxury department store, the scent of expensive cologne, polished leather, and fresh roses wafting through the air. The marble floors gleamed under the bright, flattering lights, and soft music played overhead, a melody designed to make every customer feel special, powerful, and important. As she made her way past mannequins draped in designer clothes, her pulse quickened. Her eyes locked onto the handbag, the one she had seen in countless influencer posts and celebrity photos. Sleek, elegant, with perfectly stitched leather and gold accents that gleamed under the store lights. It wasn't just a purse, it was a symbol of success, sophistication, and most of all, belonging. Her phone buzzed in her hand, pulling her out of her trance. It was a text from her best friend, Maya. "Movie night at my place. Just making popcorn, you in?" Samantha paused. A cozy night with friends laughing in pajamas sounded perfect. But another thought crept in. Wouldn't you rather be the one everyone envies? The girl with the bag everyone talks about? She imagined walking into brunch, her friends glancing admiringly at the handbag. Maybe they'd say, "Wow, Sam, I love your bag, you've really made it." The image filled her with a brief rush of excitement, a craving to be seen, to be admired. She looked back at the purse, its smooth leather gleaming back at her, as if daring her to claim it. With a deep breath and a shaky hand, Samantha reached for her credit card and handed it to the cashier. The swipe was quick, but the rush was overwhelming. Her heart raced as she clutched the glossy shopping bag. For a moment she felt untouchable, successful, powerful, envied. But as she sat alone in her apartment later that night, the shopping bag perched neatly on her coffee table, the excitement began to fade. She slowly pulled the purse from its protective dust cover, running her fingers over its flawless surface. Yet the thrill was gone, replaced by a hollow, sinking feeling in her chest. The number that would appear on her credit card statement flashed in her mind. Another payment, another sacrifice of her future financial freedom for something that, deep down, felt meaningless. Restless, she checked her phone. Maya had posted a picture, everyone laughing, snuggled on the couch with popcorn and blankets. The caption read, "Best nights are the simple ones." Samantha stared at the photo for a long moment. She could almost hear their laughter, feel the warmth of being surrounded by people who truly cared about her, not her bag, her clothes, or her image. A painful realization washed over her. Had she traded real connection and happiness for a fleeting sense of status? That night she couldn't sleep. Her mind churned with questions. Why did she keep chasing things that didn't make her happy? Why was she so focused on what other people thought instead of what truly mattered to her? The next day during lunch, instead of browsing her usual shopping sites, Samantha decided to do something different. She searched how to stop emotional spending and stumbled upon articles about financial independence and intentional living. The more she read, the more she recognized herself in the descriptions of people caught in the consumerism cycle, spending to fill a void that stuff could never satisfy. From that day on, she made a quiet promise to herself. Every time she felt the urge to buy something, she would pause and ask, "Will this bring me real happiness, or just a temporary high?" She started making a list of what actually made her happy. Simple things like spending time with friends, traveling to new places, cooking a homemade meal, and working on creative projects she had long abandoned. Over time, something unexpected happened. Samantha began to feel lighter. Each unnecessary purchase she resisted gave her a sense of control, a sense of power that no handbag ever could. She started to watch her savings grow, and along with it, her confidence. She learned to value experiences over possessions, relationships over appearances, and freedom over debt. Instead of feeling anxious about money, she felt hopeful. The emptiness that once lingered after every shopping spree was slowly replaced with a deep, lasting satisfaction. Months later, Samantha found herself walking past that same department store. The bright lights and glamorous displays still sparkled, calling out to passers-by. But this time, she didn't stop. She didn't even slow down. She smiled to herself, realizing how far she had come. She no longer needed to chase the illusion of more. Now she was chasing meaning, freedom, and true wealth, one intentional choice at a time. That fantastic story illustrates quite well what we will be diving into within today's lesson. Let's discuss it now. Chapter 5: Escaping Consumerism. Modern life bombards us with messages that happiness is just one more purchase away. Advertisers prey on our insecurities, whispering that a new car, designer bag, or luxury vacation will finally make us feel worthy. But the high is temporary, and the cycle continues. Consumerism isn't just an economic system. It's a deeply ingrained psychological force that shapes how we see ourselves and our place in the world. Escaping its grip doesn't mean rejecting all material possessions, but rather redefining what truly brings joy and fulfillment. True wealth isn't measured by what we own, but by the freedom we create in our lives. The emotional manipulation of advertising. Companies spend billions crafting advertisements that make us feel incomplete. They tell us that a new outfit will boost our confidence, that a sleek car will make us more desirable, that the latest gadget will make us more productive. These messages tap into some of our deepest emotions. Fear of missing out, fear of being judged, or fear of not keeping up with others. Insecurity, the idea that we are not enough as we are, that we need something external to feel valuable. Status anxiety, the pressure to signal success through what we own rather than who we are. By recognizing these tactics, we can take back control. Ask yourself, am I buying this because it adds real value to my life, or because I've been made to feel like I need it? Becoming aware of this psychological game is the first step to breaking free. The trap of temporary happiness. We've all experienced the brief thrill of a new purchase. The dopamine rush that comes from unboxing a new phone or slipping on a designer jacket feels exhilarating, but it fades quickly. Then we look for the next thing, believing that maybe this purchase will finally bring lasting happiness. This cycle keeps us spending without ever truly satisfying our deeper needs. Why possessions fail to fulfill us. The hedonic treadmill. The more we acquire, the more we adapt, and the less satisfaction we get from the same level of wealth or possessions. Shifting standards. The car we once dreamed of quickly becomes ordinary, replaced by a new desire for something even better. Clutter and mental load. The more we own, the more we have to maintain, organize, and worry about, often leading to stress rather than joy. The key to escaping this trap is realizing that material things provide momentary pleasure, but rarely deep, lasting fulfillment. Finding joy in experiences rather than possessions. If material goods don't bring lasting happiness, what does? Studies consistently show that experiences, travel, meaningful conversations, learning, and moments of connection lead to greater well-being than material goods. Why? Experiences create lasting memories. Unlike objects that depreciate, memories appreciate over time, growing richer as we revisit them. Experiences foster connection. Traveling with friends, sharing a meal with family, or taking a class bonds us with others in ways that possessions never can. Personal growth and identity. Learning new skills, engaging in new activities, and expanding our horizons contribute to personal fulfillment more than any purchase ever could. Shifting spending from things to experiences doesn't just make us happier, it also helps us align our money with what truly matters. Redefining enough for lasting satisfaction. One of the most liberating financial decisions you can make is deciding what enough means for you. Consumer culture thrives on keeping us dissatisfied, but real contentment comes when we consciously define our limits. How to cultivate a mindset of enough. Identify your true priorities. What truly makes you happy? A peaceful home, meaningful relationships, financial security. Simply align your spending accordingly. Practice gratitude. Regularly reflecting on what you already have helps reduce the desire for more. Embrace minimalism in your own way. This doesn't mean living with nothing, but rather curating a life filled with only the things and experiences that genuinely add value. Detach self-worth from possessions. Recognize that you are not your car, your house, or your clothes. Your value comes from who you are, not what you own. The freedom of escaping consumerism. When we stop chasing the next best thing, we unlock incredible financial and emotional freedom. We regain control over our money, our time, and our mental well-being. Financial independence isn't just about having more money, it's about needing less, wanting less, and living a life that is rich in meaning rather than stuff. Escaping consumerism isn't about deprivation, it's about liberation. It's about breaking free from the endless cycle of wanting, spending, and accumulating, and instead embracing a life that is full in ways money can't buy. Conclusion. Choosing a different path. The world will continue to tell you that happiness is for sale. But the truth is, real happiness is found in freedom. Freedom from financial stress, from the pressures of comparison, from the need to impress. It is found in relationships, in purpose, in experiences that leave a lasting impact. By recognizing the emotional traps of consumerism, shifting our focus from possessions to experiences, and defining what enough truly means, we can step off the hamster wheel of materialism and into a life of deeper satisfaction and true wealth. And that brings us to the end of today's lesson. Thank you so much for sticking with me until the end. I truly hope you found value in what we covered today. Every step we take together gets us closer to real financial freedom. We're moving right along in this mini-series, and in part 6 we'll dive into a powerful topic, creating multiple streams of income, one of the most important keys to building lasting wealth and financial security. You won't want to miss it. So if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs it, and subscribe with notifications turned on, so you'll be the first to know when new episodes drop. As always, thank you for spending your time with me. It means a lot. Stay focused, stay driven, and as always, stay golden, my friend. And I look forward to see you in the next one.